Hey everybody, Mike here. Here's a real quick review on this Topside creeper that I've owned for probably close to 10 years now. This has single-handedly and by far been the best investment I've made when it comes to working in my shop over the top of vehicles. This is absolute back savers. If you've either never seen one of these or you've seen them and you've never pulled the trigger, I'm here to tell you that you're missing out. This is one of the tools you need to put in your garage. So real quick, let's show you what this thing does. This is what it looks like folded down in the lowest configuration. So if you're working on a car, you have 42 inches of clearance from the bottom side rail here to the floor. And then when we raise this thing all the way up, which is what I need to do to work on my truck, you pull out these pins like you see here. This thing goes all the way up to the highest setting in my case, which is right there. Now, from floor to the bottom rail, you're sitting at 59 inches, which is just enough clearance, coincidentally, to slide right in here on my truck, get to where I can work over the top of my engine bay here without breaking my back or leaning over sharp parts on the motor. Let's get a closer look. So now what's nice about this is you can just climb the ladder up here and get to where you can lean over your engine bay like so, and I can reach down in here, do what I need to do and get around here. It completely saves your lower back. If I laid here for an hour, it wouldn't bother me a bit. So hopefully you can see how big of a deal this is to have, especially if you do a lot of work on vehicles and trucks especially. I've got a little bit more room here, so if I was running a little bit taller tire, this truck's on a 2-inch level in the front with 35-inch tires. It's just slightly taller than factory, but if you're getting a 6-inch lift, 37, 38-inch tires, you're gonna probably start losing that distance pretty quick. It may not work on those applications, but all your factory trucks and things that are just maybe 2, 3, 4 inches taller than stock, you're golden on this thing. And then the nice thing about this is once you get done with this thing, you go back to store it. I just have a spot on the wall. I hang this off a bracket. The legs fold upright. It's not super compact, but it does fold up and out of the way and stores on the wall nicely. If you even work on cars maybe just a dozen times a year, this thing in my opinion is still worth it. Just to not have the back pain the next day and be able to get down there and change spark plugs or get down and change the serpentine belt, whatever it is you might be doing that day. If you don't have one of these Topside creepers, I strongly suggest you take a look at these things and maybe consider making the investment. That's all I've got for you today, guys. Appreciate you watching. I'll catch you on the next one.